I could look at this desk for hours. It's a thing of beauty. It's what we've simulated season after season for. And it feels so good to finally have it. Also, we now have... Actually, in fairness, we already had the modern. Any new flooring? I don't think so. No new plants. Wardrobe. Nothing new there either, I believe. We'll go trendy. Wallpaper. Just unlocked eggshell. We now have the big modern clock. Is that modern or is that straight from 1975? And now we have unlocked the high back chair. Look at that leather. Look at that JPEG. It is literally just a JPEG of a couch cushion. That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. No denying we're making progress. I mean, that is just peak. You can't get much better than that, although we are going to try. Outstanding. Outstanding. Man, only think about one thing, and it's disgusting. Having an office desk that has flames on it and a race car bed. That's all you need in life. For the love of all that is holy, can we make the playoffs finally? Just once. We don't even have to win. I just want to see if we can make the damn playoffs. Pisto, Roberts, Tarvin in goal. No, thank you. We need a miracle. Vukala, Joltak. No, thank you. I don't think we're making any trades at this point either. I think we're probably pretty well set. I do want to check midway through the season if we're able to get an upgrade. That would be pretty nice. 0 for Bulikov. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, let's see where we stand here. Ciao. I feel like we're winning a fair amount of games. Where are we? Where are we? This is insane, man. What more do I have to do? I mean, granted, we're only 4 points back of Washington. I have 2 players at least a 95 overall on my top line. I can't win a goddamn thing. We still don't have another upgrade here. Do we not understand how cool my desk is, though? Think about how cool my damn desk is. Medical. I don't think we'd be suffering from that many injuries, but maybe. Even if we are, we have depth. I'm not trading for Farkas. Farkas can kick rocks. Ugh. Damn it, damn it. Need the tank. I mean, man, I'm trying. Team has the fuck you flu. They've had it for... This is the longest of COVIDs. Parson and waiting for a coin in the third. No, I'm not selling. Leave me alone. I want to win. All right. Trade deadline. Still not in the playoff picture. Oh, no. Why? How and why? Oh my God. Jesus. What am I doing wrong? Eliminated well before the deadline, but yeah, in particular by the deadline. In fairness, the deadline's later. It's only like 2 weeks before the playoffs. I don't really have anybody to sell. They're all younger dudes. Progress Reports has people at an even rating. So we are no longer suffering any negative effects to our overalls. The team is just what it's listed as, and somehow with Andruska and Roberts, we still cannot make the playoffs. This is insanity to me. Holy God. Like, how much are teams getting boosted up? Seriously, this is crazy. Jesus. I really did spec into the worst possible things I could have spec'd into at the start of this game. I really did. I really did spec into the worst things. Because the best things you can spec into are the on-ice boosts. Screw the scouting, screw everything else, on-ice boosts. The money, you can figure that out, but without those boosts, this team sucks. The St. Louis Blues have won the Stanley Cup. Somewhere, somehow, a drunk Brett Hull just felt the tingle. In 2018, a year ahead of schedule. We do have 2 more upgrade points, by the way. Art Trophy to Venäläinen. Martin Havlat won the Art Ross in Tampa. Vincent Decoteau won the Calder. Rita, another Vezina. Again, it's almost all generated dudes now. Shout out to Kyle Davidson. Jack Adams to Tampa's John Tortorella without a beard. That is honestly kind of cursed. That is a pretty cursed picture of John Tortorella. I don't know how I feel about that. But there he is. Your favorite and mine. The Tortle, John Tortorella. What a man. This guy's team has done worse. Oh, by far. Oh, yeah, in real life, at this point, the Penguins had already won 3 Stanley Cups. I haven't even made the playoffs. Again, I spec'd in terms of these upgrades, like if you're going to play this game, yeah, you focus on the right side first, then you worry about the left side. Focus on the right side first. Do the team gym, shooting and skating abilities, so we get a skate blade rack and a set of free weights. Whew. Okay. To the drafts. Start of next season, we'll check what's going on. We have the 3rd overall pick. Who's available here? '76 overall goalie, 92 potential, Sheptak. That's our guy. We don't necessarily need a goalie, but Pascal Sheptak is too good to pass up on. From there, we have a 64 overall dude, Zervis. He's a defenseman. We'll take him. We will take Jürgen Zervis, the best. Jürgen. We will also take Uptown girl, living in an uptown world, Trevor Upton. 4th round, we have Cote. Add to the Quebecois with Matthew Cote. And in the 5th round, Madar. Madad. Peter Madad. Okay. Who can we sign? What can we do? For the love of God, can this team make the playoffs? So for goalies, we do have to find a way to sign Sheptak. Belfuel is 32. Oh my God. So Sheptak's amazing. So we can get rid of Baumgartner. He is just that. He is a Baumgartner. Pride of New Brunswick, but he's out of here, and we'll sign Sheptak. Pascal Sheptak. 2.6 for 6 years. We'll take it. He's going to end up being our starter within probably a year or 2. Defensively, Armel and Niskanen, and then Zervais needs to be signed. So Armel, 25, but he's still getting a little bit better, I suppose. $2.3 million over 6 years. It's not that bad. And Then we have Niskanen, 29. So Niskanen definitely getting worse. Probably not worth this in general anymore, but is worth it to us to keep this team in somewhat good shape, and we can always trade him at $7.8 million for 6 years. BBG, they're still players. They're still real players. Not as many, of course, but there are still real ones. Dude, Jokinen is a 95 overall defenseman. Shepelev sucks. You're gone. Signings of ice. Jurgen. $1.5 million for 6 years. We'll take that. We will take that. Forwards. Resign Perot for the moment. At least a usable NHLer. 2.2 for 6 years. It might end up getting cut, though. We'll see. We can afford it. Madar. Yeah, we don't have enough. All right, so if we want to sign those three, we got to cut people. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Dude, we have 3 guys of at least a 94 overall. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This team's insane, dude. This team's legitimately insane. So Bush can go. Pisto is relatively expendable. We'll get rid of Moger. And we'll get rid of Kalun. A lot of dudes that we recently drafted that just aren't that good, but best option at the time type of thing. Cycling people in and out of this organization. Trying to find the magic combination that can actually make the playoffs. Like, it has to be down to the fact that our facilities weren't upgraded, but they are now. Like, something's got to give. Something. Trevor Upton. It might be me headbutting my desk out of rage. We'll see. We will see. Full roster. Hopefully we don't have to cut anybody for free agency. We'll double check, though. But otherwise, it is just right back to the next season. Zetterberg, Soro, Kurtinen. I mean, we get one better defenseman, but that's going to be a no. July 1st. Anybody out there worth cutting a player over? No. No, there is not. Save real quick. I feel like it's been a little bit. I feel like it has been a little bit. And we'll see where we end up from here, won't we? God help me. At least we'll have office upgrades at the start of the preseason. Even though we've unlocked pretty much everything I wanted to unlock at this point. Hey, Jonathan Chichu was still there. At least I think that's Jonathan Chichu. It might not have been. It might have been a generated player. Pesky. Yeah, we're not trading Pesky. We're keeping Pesky. Yeah, I'm not trading anybody. Yeah, you're not getting Roberts for 2 half-decent players. Get out of here. Chichu at 95 potential. Well, if that is Jonathan Chichu, he would be about 41 years old in this timeline. Hence the not trading for him. So we lose Kakko. But we do get a big upgrade on Niskanen, but I'm going to say no. Or am I? That offer's tempting. That offer is tempting. I don't know why it's so tempting, but it is tempting. I just feel like giving up on Kakko is not great, but that does improve our defense quite a bit. Take a hit on offense, take a hit on defense. Invert that. Svensk. I feel like we have a couple of big forwards already. Let's take it. Make that deal with the Islanders for Svensk. We get a $100 million TV deal. So the roster is Vukala, Pethke, and Roberts. Pavlikovsky, Onruska, and McCammond. Curtin, Finstrom, Zetterberg, Siklenka, Orpik, and Hines. Defense is Julkinen, Kintal, Svensk, and Schauer, Parsonen, Ermel. Goalies, Befu, and Sheptak. Seriously, can this team, for the love of God, make the playoffs? There's no excuse anymore, gentlemen. There's no excuse. It's looking like we're going to be able to make a profit of $38 million this year with our ticket prices going up $95, which is kind of nuts. Do we have any new rewards? Not for the back wall. Yes! We got a computer! Say goodbye to the CRT in 2019. We have finally upgraded the computer. Look at that. We got a brand new computer. Getting rid of that bad boy after 15 years. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Gotta keep the bear. Gotta keep the flame desk, even if we unlock anything else. We now have a palm tree in the office. Wardrobe-wise, casual, functional, I should say. Go vintage for this year. So we'll just go back to eggshell. There we go. It's all starting to fall in line here. All starting to fall in line. We just need to make the playoffs. And that's true. We do have a palm tree and Buffalo doesn't. So by default, we're not the worst. We're not the worst. We're close, but we're not the worst. Yeah, we're trying to trick people into thinking that we're Florida. That way we can take advantage of being a tax-free state, you know? That's the plan. That is the plan. Let's see. Purdy. Kolnick. No, thank you. All right. Please, God, is this the year? It is going to be 2019. Dude, we're still losing a lot of games. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. How could we possibly still be losing so many games? What the hell? Lofa's practice types. Short, medium, and long practices. I'm not making any more trades at this point. God damn. God damn, leave me alone. Just let me have my players and let me die in peace. I'm gonna hit the goddamn COVID pandemic before I even make it to the playoffs. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Well, beginning of March, where are we at? The Pittsburgh Penguins are currently in a playoff spot with a month to go. We have a chance. Let's ignore the fact that Toronto already has 50 wins. Screw them. This is our time. We have another upgrade. We know we're going to be road warriors in the playoffs, so let's do road games. Computer was holding us back, right? We have so much damn money. First round picks going out the door. Fucking friggin' Kovalchuk. I don't even care how old he is at this point. We could bring back Podolin. Dude, the Bruins are tragic. Oh my god. Honestly, I mean, we could pretty much just sort it by salary and we'll know the highest rated dudes. Why it's showing Oland as the highest. Dolan, Kovalchuk, Scratchings on defense. Ooh, I hit the wrong damn button. 99 overall, Teemu Jamsonen. I think a 99 overall sounds good. Who the hell are you? Ville Vaharuhala of the Northwest Territories. I mean, we got to go for that 99 overall, right? Hit the wrong damn button. Still sorted by salary, right? Get to Asia, get the dad rock out of here. I'm fucking locked in, baby. Mills, Kiviharu. Wheels, yes. 98 overall, Wallin, a defenseman. Holy Tampa, Jesus, God in heaven. That, like, how? How are they affording that? And how are they not winning every cup? Jesus. All right, I'll take fucking Kyannick, Richards, and Havlats. There's no way I can afford this, right? But about all of them for my first round pick. I now have too many players. Who else can I add? What about Pisto? I can only do 2 of them. If I were to do any of them. I mean, Kyannick would be fun because he's, number one, he's Nigerian, and secondly, he's younger. All right, so Tampa, we're not going to be able to do anything crazy just because they don't have the roster space to do anything crazy. So where was that 99 overall dude? There he is. Jamsonen and Pisto in a first. What if I also do my second? What if we take out Pisto and also do a third? Have to give, that's right, I have to give up a player. Give me this 99 overall. I want a cup. What about Ermel? Might have my expectations set too high. What if we go for Kovalchuk since he's old? And we'll just add Pisto back. Damn it. Podolin. Look for a 94. Maybe a 93. 94 or a 93. Larson. Let's look for a 93. What about Limatainen at a 91? Also a no. Jesus. So we're looking at like 90 overall. Pope's on defense. There's an 89 here in Jones. Can I get the 88 and boom at the end? I can't even get an 88 with a first-round pick? What the fuck? Come on, man. Help me out. I can't get an 88. Can I get Bartos? Well, can I even get? This isn't even worth it. I can't get shit. I can't get anybody. I can't even get an 85. I guess I'm just keeping the pick. Holy God. They want the sun and the moon to get a first-round pick, but they don't want to give up anything. Dickheads. It also just means we have to hope this team is good enough, which is a bit scary. They are getting mostly zeros. So yeah, none of the overalls are negative. The overalls are at least the overalls. We need a miracle. We have a good month. We might be able to make the, by God, Stanley Cup playoffs. Beyond the deadline we go. Never mind, we got one more trade offer. Svensk and Hines for Berezin and Kraft. I'm going to say no. Quite a few wins. Quite a few wins. We got 2 games left. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We are 1 point back of Buffalo, 2 points back of Ottawa. They both have an extra game to play. We have more wins than both of them, but the overtime losses are killing us. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna miss out on the playoffs from the fucking Bettman point. Oh, I can feel the rage. Can we beat Carolina? We're going to miss again. We're going to miss again. Are we officially out? I can't believe this. I genuinely cannot believe this. I cannot get a team into the playoffs in this game to save my life. At least the office looks sick, but oh my God. This is nuts. Your Stanley Cup champions. No shit, with 4, 5, whatever, 90-plus players. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning. Back atop the mountain. Awards this year. No state tax strikes again. Just a bunch of generated dudes at this stage. And Simon Gagne winning the Bing. And Bob Hartley winning another Jack Adams in Atlanta. Crazy. I haven't looked at player stats at the end of a season in a while. Dude, Andruska's like a 99 overall player. He's only putting up 84 points. I mean, he and Roberts are over a point a game. Pethke did miss some games due to injury. It is true. We could be losing more due to some injuries. Maybe that's our next upgrade. I mean, it's just, it doesn't stop people from getting injured. It just lets them come back faster. But let's do it. We'll get a new head trainer. It looks like fucking Dave Meltzer's brother. Splash, thank you for the raid, by the way. How'd the stream go? If you're even streaming. Okay. to the drafts. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe this. Pethke and Karjalainen for Schnicks and Kluga. That is obviously incredibly tempting. Except I don't know when old T-Schnick's deal expires, so I'm going to say no. We have the 15th overall pick, which is the latest we've ever picked. And we have our guy, this right wing, Valisevich. 72 overall, but 98 potential. That's the guy. That is the guy. Second round, Schaefer. Honestly, pretty good. Nobody for goalies this year. Schaefer's the guy. Sean Schaefer. Sports Online. There you go. Might as well take Con. Bunch of Con heads around here. Fourth round. Purdy. And in the fifth round, fuck all. Let's just take, like, the worst dude to make him feel better about himself, you know? Oh, man. I can't believe we can't make the playoffs. I cannot believe it. Goalies, Biffus. Oh, dude, he's cooked. He's good enough to be the backup now. But we are no longer in the era of Manny Biffus, who is now a sub 80. Again, we're going to bring him back. Holy God. Are we actually? I mean, I do need a backup goalie, but not for that much money. That's insanity. See you later, Manny. Thank you for your years of service. But you're out to lunch with that contract demand. Somebody else can be a sucker and pay that. Defense is good. Forwards, we need to re-sign McCammond. He wants that legacy contract. Yeah. That's fair. 7.1 for 6 years for Curtis McCammond. I'm good with that. Good with that. Siklenka. Also not a bad young player. Old Brad Siklenka. Siklenka. Fun name to say. What else do we have? And it's just a bunch of the youths. Mr. Valisevich. Sign you up 2.16 years. It's not bad. Who else can we get here? We are showing on max contracts here. Is it Schaefer that sucked? Nope, it wasn't Schaefer that sucked. All right. Again, we got to get rid of some peeps. Karjalainen is cooked. We picked him up in a trade last year, so he's out. Pisto's looking kind of rough. Torquay, probably not going to make it. Who was the guy I didn't want to sign? Was it Markov? It was Markov. We decided on what middling team doing for the rebuild. Not yet. Because it might be a team builder. It might be a real team. I know the concept. I just haven't decided. Love to use Virginia Tech for Enter Sandman, but that is a DMCA nightmare. That is a DMCA nightmare, I tell you. We got Purdy. We need one more dude, and it wasn't Markov. It was Schaefer. Never mind. We are up to 40 again. So it's going to be Kuznetsov, who just sucks. Drifting, I very much did. I mean, from the looks of it, it's like EA confirming college basketball is coming back, and then you have 2K hinting it. So that'd be pretty nice, honestly, to get the battle on the court there between those two companies finally going head to head. Granted, I mean, last time there was 2K head to heads or basketball head to heads, 2K beat the shit out of EA, but 2K has been resting on their laurels for a long time. Long time when it comes to the NBA series. I mean, fucking A, like they're riding go-karts and shooters, so it's fucking stupid. No major free agents to sign. Our roster is going to be our roster. Do I even dare sim one more season tonight? That's the question. That is the question. Do I trust it? I think I do. They added Delaware and what, Missouri State? $108 million. Leave that pick unsigned. So what's our roster here? Dude, look at this team. Vukala, Pethke, Andruska, Palakovsky, Finstrom, Roberts, Saro, McCammond, Saklenka, Ataya, Hines, Zetterberg. Defense, Julkinen and Quintal, Svensk and Parsonen, Shower and Armel. Goaltenders, Sheptak and Zish. Primarily Sheptak. He's our guy now. Fair enough. All right. Aside from that, finances looks like 56.8 in profit is where we cap out, which is nuts. No more upgrades we can do. Anything else for the office? Anything else that we have yet to see that we actually have unlocked? It's not looking too good. A lot of these upgrades just, I mean, we did unlock a marble bust of a dude with a fucking head wound. Going back to the bear. Obviously, this desk isn't getting changed, but we do have the sandalwood now. Shout out to the sandalwood. Yeah, basically nothing new. We do have the functional, though. We almost have all the suits unlocked. Definitely just unlocked the honeycomb wallpaper, which is delightful. We now have... was the metal the most recent? I don't even remember what clock was the most recent. Still haven't unlocked the comfy chair. So again, the office keeps getting better. Keeps getting more ridiculous. But it's kind of taken a... I don't want to say the absurdity of the office has taken a backseat to the absurdity of this team's failures on the ice, but kind of. Kind of. It would be nice to make the playoffs once. Please. Criminy, we're barreling towards 2020. And here we are. And here we are. Begging. Begging, pleading, just to make the playoffs for the first time. I'm begging you. Welcome back to Ghoul of Sabres. Yeah, we never left. We never left. Losses than wins from what we can see. Adding quite a few more wins at the end. January 1st, 2020. We are not in a playoff spot. Uh-huh. NHL 2004 Dynasty limits. It is 20 seasons. We are running out of time very, very quickly. Oh my God.